Thank you for connecting with us. The induction program have started now. So we have Professor Emeka, who is going to open the program for us. Prof, please.
Thank you so much. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We want to welcome you to this induction program for this idea project that we have for empowerment of the youths, the women, and particularly the people with disabilities. I want to welcome you. I believe that you have understood the protocols of this particular program that we have set up. One of the things that I want to mention quickly is that this program is a program that is sponsored by the World Bank, and then it's anchored mainly by Federal Ministry of Education, who is the principal partner, and then Baze University and Domineum are also working together to carry out the program. I'm speaking on behalf of the project coordinator, my DVC, Dr. Islam Kanya, who he will greet us shortly also, but I just want to welcome us. You know, one of the things that this program is actually packaged and is expected that we should be committed to the program. It's going to be intensive. And to mention also that about 3 weeks ago, we went to Jigawa State to do similar thing we're doing today to declare the program there open. And then they are actually voracious in the bid to make the program a huge success. We believe that what we're going to be having from this end also is going to be as interesting as that. So this program is actually going to be of a hybrid nature.
Are you ready to do?
Some of the activities we're going to require you to be present, physical, for those of us that can be physical. And then also, some of us also are going to be online. So it's expected that, you know, that commitment in this program is going to help us to, this is the very first stage of the program that we're doing with you. And then the success of this one determines the next level, people that are going to join the next level of the training that we're going to be conducting. You know, I also want to mention that the program is actually backed up by several partners, strategic partners of Baze University, who includes this, what do you call it, NIDA. NIDA is backing us up, and then we're using their Coursera platform for a purpose of running out the program. And then this Coursera platform is a world-class platform that's actually used to deliver IT training. And then we know that anyone that participates in this particular program will be certified. At the end of the day, it's expected that we're going to be certified for this particular program, and then it's going to be something that can help us also to be able to get self-employed, and then also to be able to get employment as a youth employment, and also can help us to be able to establish other businesses that want to do. So one of the things that we're trying to do in this program, you know, all is to be able to create opportunities for youths that are not actually gainfully employed. That's our major target. Though we know that some of those that are also part of this program are gainfully employed, but we expect that particularly those that are not gainfully employed, at the end of this program, that they should be able to start off something on their own. This program is to create a basis for you to start something on your own that is going to help you to add value to the economy, and then also be able to employ other people to join you. So we encourage each and every one of us to be very committed to this program. It's not like a program that we're just going to give you certificates. That is very important. You're going to do examinations, and then we're going to test you on what you have been able to accomplish before you just get the certificate. If you are not committed on our timing and then our program, then you might not get the certificate. So I want to just say head on that there's need for the student, for our participant to be very committed to what we're trying to do with them. So I want to welcome us, and I welcome my colleagues also. I welcome us to this particular program. I want to assure you also that we have quality teachers that have been, instructors and trainers that have been selected to power this program. So we expect that you should be able to take your time, follow them through, and then at the end of the day, that this program will be very useful and that I would achieve objective that's set by World Bank. Just take note that World Bank is very strict, and then we're reporting to them daily on what we're doing. This meeting also, we're reporting it back to them. And then we want to assure you that everything that is needed to make this program to be a huge success, we are taking our time to see that we put it on ground. Thank you so much and welcome. We are going to be asking some questions after the project coordinator will say some few things, Professor Peter Gerebe will say some few things also, and after that, we can also ask questions after some other information we're going to give to you. Yeah, I want to once again welcome you to this program, and I want to assure you that it's going to be very interesting. Take your time and be committed to what we're trying to do with you. Thank you very much and welcome.
Thank you very much, Prof. Yeah. We appreciate. Can we share the mic with him?
Okay.
Yeah, good afternoon, dear participants. I'm the coordinator in charge of industry placement. Just as we've heard from Professor Emeka now, the World Bank project is a very serious program. And at the end of the program, 6 months of training, intensive classroom work, each participant is expected to be placed into industry because we want you to have hands-on experience. So during this period, we'll be looking, in fact, we're already looking at industries in anticipation that many of you will do well. We're already contacted industries where we'll be placing a number of you because it's part of the requirement that once you are done with the training in the classroom, you need to go into the industry because it's important. The hands-on experience is important. And who knows, if you are able to do very well, some of these places will be placing you. They might decide to retain some of you and give you employment. And like Professor Emeka mentioned, those of you who are even working that are doing this program, it's an opportunity for you to get elevated or even change your job focus because it's the IT that everybody is looking onto now. So there's a lot of motivation for you to work well. And I can assure you that all the teachers, they are ready to give you the best. In fact, the university, the group has made effort to get the best instructors. And whatever question you have, make sure we are there for you. And the World Bank is also interested in monitoring what we are doing. So we are giving all the best to the program. So once more, I congratulate you on your admission, and we request that you take this course as serious as you can. There is no room for you to be. Because don't think because you are not paying, because you are on scholarship, but I think it's an achievement for you that even when you prepare your CV tomorrow, you could write on your CV that you got a World Bank assisted scholarship in your CV, and that will boost your, when you are competing for job opportunity, you can write that in your CV. So it's an achievement, and I don't think we should play with this opportunity. Thank you so much, and remain blessed.
Thank you very much, Professor Peter. Now we invite Marcus from Domineum to give us.
Yeah. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Oluwashio Marcus. I'm the communication manager for Domineum Blockchain Solution. So I'll be speaking on behalf of the management staff of Domineum. I'm here representing them. Yeah, so concerning this particular project, Domineum are strategic partners on this project with Baze University, and I believe that we are not new to what has been happening so far. Just like what of the previous speakers have said, they've said a lot, so I won't have much to say. So what I will just say is that I want to welcome each and everyone on board, and I'll say this is a very great opportunity that you should not miss, because I noticed some students are already getting tired already due to some of the questions they are reaching out to ask. No, don't get tired, it's too early for that. So I want to encourage you all, do your best. It's going to be an interesting process. This training is going to be an interesting process, so I just want you all to do your best. And also I want you to able to make sure you don't lose hope at the end of the day. So Domineum is here to guide you guys. Feel free to reach out to Dominion if you need help. We are partners of this project, so we are very much glad to assist you in any area you want to succeed in this particular program. So I'll be rounding up with this particular statement. Make sure you put in your best, because if you put in your best, you're going to get the best out of it. That's all.
Thank you very much, Marcus. We appreciate you. We have shared the program outline on the Telegram group, which I believe most of the participants has gone through the course outline, and they have asked a lot of questions. So today we have program lead cybersecurity, and we have program lead artificial intelligence. So Dr. Nas and then Dr. Nuha are here to answer some of the questions we've been asking. So we'd like to know much about the program, Dr. Nas, what the students are expected to do from their end. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you very much. I think the cybersecurity track was designed for mostly entry-level beginners to intermediate level. So you get to learn, even though you don't have a background in cybersecurity, you get to earn and learn skills in the cybersecurity sphere from beginner to intermediate level. So that will give you a platform to further advance your knowledge if you eventually choose to follow that track. So in terms of the program details, we're going to start right from the foundations, introductory aspects of the cybersecurity, what it entails, a combination of your IT background, and then also chip in some of the things that you might need for this particular track. And then afterwards, we'll delve into more network security aspects, ethical hacking modules that will enable you know the modus operandi of these particular hackers so that you can better protect yourself. And then towards the end, we'll also look at another side of cybersecurity, which is mostly digital forensics, which focuses on the investigative aspects of cybersecurity. So for those that have interest in that aspect also will have a lot of insight on that. And then to round the whole course and track, we will have a capstone project, which will include your assessments, individual projects and group projects as well that you will have to collaborate, which are mostly 90% practical based, so that will enable you to apply the skills that you've learned within the course, and also when you're going out there to apply them in your industry placements as well. So I think this is a summary of the track, and then if you have questions, we are here to answer. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Nasser. So we want to hear from Dr. Nuha what the students should expect from artificial intelligence. You know, a lot of students were scared, sharing in the group that this AI is going to take our job, and we don't know how to go about it. So what the students should expect. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Now I will start from the last the last comment you raised about the general notion that people have been having that AI has come to take our job. And the answer is no. AI has not come to take our job. AI has only come to enhance the way we do our job. AI has only come to enhance the way we do our job. That's what AI has come to do. AI has not come to take over our job. And the AI component of the training has been well packaged in such a way that at the end of the training, every participant should be able to should be able to develop tools, AI tools, that they can use to enhance the way they carry out their individual tasks in their place of work. They will also be introduced to different AI tools that they can also use to improve the way they carry out their job. And most importantly, you know, many people have been asking questions that, yes, as a participant, I'm not an expert in coding. Now, there is a component of the training whereby we'll train the participants on how to develop AI models without using code. How to develop AI models without using code. That's a catchment contribution in the AI component of the training. And in addition to the AI module of the training, we also have the data analytics component of the training. Without no iota of doubt, I know everybody knows that data analytics is one of the skills, one of the 21st century skills that industries out there are looking out for, because due to technological advancements, the rate at which we generate data on a second basis has increased. You can imagine on a daily basis, an average, on a daily basis, the number of tweets that we generate on a daily basis is very, very large, in millions. Now, this has led to what we call big data. Now, existing tools are not sufficient to analyze this big data. That's the reason why data analytics has become a hot cake skill in this 21st century. And I believe by now everybody has been introduced to the curriculum for the data analytics component of the training. Now, the curriculum has been carefully packaged to ensure that all the participants are given everything they need to become a data analyst. Now, we'll be starting with the basics, then we'll migrate to the other specialized data analytic components. We'll be starting with Microsoft Excel. Yes, we'll be starting with Microsoft Excel. Microsoft Excel is one of the powerful tools that we can use for data analytics. And I still know that many are not aware that Microsoft Excel is a very powerful tool that we can use for data analytics. So how we are going to use Microsoft Excel to analyze our huge and large data, and also to create dashboard, beautiful dashboard from our huge data, will also be introduced to us in the first component of the data analytics training. So in the first month of the data analytics training, participants will be introduced to how they can use Microsoft Excel to analyze their big data and also to create a nice dashboard from their big data. Now, in the second month of the training, we'll introduce our participants to how they can use Power BI for data analysis and dashboard creation. Yes, Power BI is also a specialized tool for data analysis. Power BI is a specialized tool for data analysis and also dashboard creation. So the second month of the data analytics training, participants will be introduced to how they can use Power BI for data analysis and dashboard creation. Now, in the third month, participants will also be introduced how they can use Tableau for data analysis. You can see that what we have in our curriculum is massive, and it's not what we can get from any other training out there. So, first month we'll be introduced to how you can use Microsoft Excel for data analysis. Second month you'll be introduced to how you can use Tableau for data analysis. Third month, you'll be introduced to how you can use Power BI for data analysis. Now, when we've gathered our data, we need to save our data in certain databases. The databases are not the common databases out there, because the kind of data we are dealing with are big data. So that means our training will not be complete if you don't train our participants how they can use different SQL, how they can use different databases out there for data analysis. So that's also part of what we have in stock for the data analytic component of the training. And at the end of it all, we'll wrap the program up with a capstone project. Now, I want everybody to know that as in this training will be more of practicals and less of theories. The essence of the training is to equip our participants with the 21st century skills, with the 21st century digital skills they need. So emphasis will be on practicals, more of practicals and less of theories. So I believe all participants will enjoy what we have packaged and put together for the AI component of the training, for data analytics component of the training, and also for the dashboard and business intelligence components of the training. So we look forward to starting the program. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. We have the lead for software engineering, who is not here, but I'll briefly give an insight of the course content. I believe a lot of Nigerians has been leaving the country because there is no job, and some look at jobs outside. So this software engineering module is a very comprehensive module that will guide beginners. Even if you don't know what is software engineering, the course will guide you on how to start from beginning to be able to source for a job on your own. You don't have to Java. You don't have to leave the country. With the skills of software engineering, you can be able to secure a job from the comfort of your home. And also, like Dr. Noah mentioned, most of these tools that we're going to use during this training are tools that are simple to use. Because we look at most of the participants, this is the first time that they are using technology. So in this, we try to make sure that the tools that are going to be exposed to the participant are tools that can be easy to use by the participant. So that is that as part of the software engineering. Then coming down to the program, we have curated timetables. The lecture is supposed to start on 29th of this month, which means we have 3 more modules to cover before we start the program fully. I believe a lot have been asking. I applied for AI or I applied for cybersecurity, and still we are doing digital literacy and we are taking other courses. As part of the effort of the team, we make sure to put some content that are very important to all the participants. The course that we're going to cover, starting from next week Friday, it is ICT for development. So which means all the participants are expected to use the platform. Video has been shared on the Telegram on how the participant can access this course content on the platform. Also, during this training, after the ICT for development, we have introduction to innovation, because innovation is for everybody. If you learn cybersecurity, you learn software engineering, and you learn dashboarding, how do you innovate? How do you transform the local way of how you manage your business into an innovative way? So there is a module that is for all the participants, which is called Introduction to Innovation, which means all the participants will be able to transform their businesses if they have one before. If they don't have one before, this course will be able to sharpen their mind to be able to put innovation in order to transform their businesses. And the last part of the general course is called Emerging Issue in Technology. I believe a lot have experienced or have been seeing how technology is changing industry every day. So this emerging technology will expose the participant, the student, to be able to understand what is new in industry. What should I learn today for me to be able to align myself with what industry is doing? I think after this program, then each participant will focus on the course they enroll for. Thank you very much. And we have Slowmite, who is a very key partner and of this project. So please, Slowmite, we want to hear from you.
Okay, so next on this induction program is the question and answer session. And I've been going through the Telegram chat, and I picked out some questions. So I'm just going to be asking them, and you guys will do us the justice of responding to the questions. So the first question I have here is, can the certificate be used for MSc application for those who already have BSc?
Well, the certificate may not, because it's not a NUC awarded certificate. So it can only enhance your job. If you are working already in your office, they recognize you that you have a more technical skill. It's a technical skill, actually, not academic skill. Take note that we're not awarding you BSc or MSc or something. So it cannot be used to award for MSc or for PhD. Thank you very much.
Second question.
Prof.
Is data analysis related to business intel?
Dr. Noah?
Is data analysis related to
Business
intelligence? Yes, data analysis is a component of business intelligence. Now, what's business intelligence all about? You are trying to make sense out of your large data. Now, if you have not analyzed your large data, how will you make sense out of it? How will you extract meaningful information out of it? So data analysis is always a subset of business intelligence.
Okay, thank you for that. Then are we fully admitted or until after the GST assessment?
Okay, so for those that have done the digital literacy course and those that have attempted to do their quiz and submit it, and they have attained the minimum score of the digital literacy program, they are automatically admitted, which means before end of today, they are going to be enrolled for the ICT 4D program, as well as Introduction to Innovation. So those that have submitted their digital literacy assessment, they are fully admitted in this program.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so someone said that is requesting that the certificates should not have online tagged, that for those who participated online. So are you going to have a generic certificate that just has certificate of participation?
Okay, let me respond to that. We are giving one certificate to everybody. So if we are giving it online, that means we are telling lies. So the certificate we are going to give is going to be certificate that somebody participated in the program, not online. So, and most of the people are also doing it physically, so we're not telling lies about that. So, and it's one certificate we give to everybody, whether it's online or physical. So it will not be online. Thank you very much.
Okay, so is it compulsory that participants must have computers?
Okay.
A job?
Okay, let me still respond to that. We mentioned that earlier, that it can be used to get a job. And then, like Abdul mentioned also, that it's one of the things that is going to help to cure JACPA syndrome. So reducing people leaving the country, because one is that if you are seeking for an employment and you can show that to somebody that understands what IT is, the person will be very glad to employ you because he knows you are going to add value, even beyond other levels, other things you might want to employ you to do. You will know that you have other resources that they can take advantage of. So it enhances job employment. But one of the things that also mentioned here is that we're not just training you so you can get white-collar job. We're not just training you so you can begin to look for a job. We want you to be a job creator. You know, we expect that after this training that you can be able to employ people, make opportunity, be an entrepreneur that can develop systems that can be able to employ people. And then also, if you are somebody that's also employed somewhere already, it will be something you can present to your organization. They'll know that you are making progress and you have some technical skill that will make you more valuable in your place of employment. So I think that is that. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Prof.
Okay, a few more questions. Can those who have not taken the test still take them?
Yes, the test is still open. We plan to announce when we are going to close the test. So the communication will be channels on the Telegram handle.
Okay. And second to the last, can someone in Abuja attend the course physically?
We already have the list of those that are coming for the physical training. And important point to make here is our own point of interest is women and those with disability. So those that are coming for the physical classes, 70% are women, and then the remaining percent are those with disability. So you already have the list of those that are coming for the physical classes at the university campus.
Okay, thank you. So are you going to share the timetables after now?
Yes, the timetable will be shared to all the participants.
That's the end
Thank you.
to the questions.
All right, so thank you very much all, and we appreciate you. We have Dr. Toyin, who is a very key partner of this project, and we want to hear one or two things from you. Thank you, Ma.
Thank you so much, Abdul. It's just to welcome everyone and to indulge and crave for our commitment towards the program. And the program is targeted, though it's targeted towards women and people with disability and vulnerable people. I want to say that since you now have the opportunity that it's been extended to so many of us, let's not take it for granted. Let's put in our best. You never know what is going to be in the future, how it's going to help you in the future, apart from even the immediate expectations that we have that it will enhance skills and then enhance job opportunity. You can also create jobs too. You cannot tell what is going to be in the future. It might come very handy and very useful. I've had such experiences before, doing short courses like that, and eventually I was able to use it to procure little, even to the point of a residence. So please, let's put in our best. And then also, it's also to bridge the gap. Women, people are saying they're being marginalized. Now this is the opportunity. Put in your best. I'm employing women. Put in your best. Young ladies, put in your best. Now you have the opportunity. We're trying to close up the gap of marginalization. So do put in your best so that you can actually be up for greater things. And I wish you all the best. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Doctor. We invite the program lead, Dr. Islan Kanya, to give us a closing remark.
So thank you very much, Abdul, Prof, Professor Emeka, Professor Peter, Dr. Noah, Dr. Nasir, for attending this very important segment of this program. I think I'm not going to say much, but just to appreciate you all and also to appreciate the participant for taking time to join us. And two things I will add. This is not just the usual training that we are used to. The training have 12 months duration. The first 6 months is for engagement with the teachers. Then the last 6 months is basically for you to put on what you learn from the program into practice. And many issues happen within the last few months, which I think this training is timely. Just this morning, I returned from ICT for D conference. And believe me, the opportunity is massive for the trainees. Because just 2 days ago, during the first day of the training, we had a launch of almost $700 million grant to support digital innovation. And basically, it's targeting grants to youngsters, people that are looking at enhancing the digital governance, digital transformation, digital entrepreneurship, and even digital citizenship. One of the most interesting components for me for the launch is the YDEV. It's a grant, I think about $70 million, looking at how can we support women and people with a special need. And I think one of the most important participants for this training are women and people with a special need. So a lot of opportunity for you. As I take the ICT for the course from tomorrow, as Abdul said, I'm going to begin to share this opportunity and probably if we can begin to act now. And that's why we have Professor Peter, who is in charge of the industry engagement and placement. Then Microsoft, the head of Microsoft Digital Development, gave a keynote speech. And I was amazed to see what Microsoft is doing in terms of tools and solution. Noah mentioned Power BI. Power BI is very expensive. You know, I just bought a license now. I think E5. It cost me around $36 to have the license. And what they said from the engagement earlier, our student can benefit from free licensing. I know we had this licensing before at Baze University, the Dreams Park, which I think the project ended just abruptly. Microsoft have to put it on hold, but we have this opportunity where our students can tap into this. If you talk about cybersecurity, where Nasir is leading, a lot of opportunity are out there for us. So I'm going to talk to the student as we progress, put time. I think that's what Professor Emeka said. It's not just the usual training. We are not interested in just giving you a certificate. You know, we're interested in transparent knowledge and skills. And most of the participants from the profile we got, they are already educated, over-educated. We have almost, I think, 15% of the participants with PhD and master's degrees, and very little entry point into higher ed. So we will engage more. As Nasir said, we'll go into 3 phases of this training. We will start very slow, very, very slow. Then as we progress, then we can separate those that are already there and those that are already trying to catch up. And I had a good time to analyze the results of the digital literacy test, course we had. And I'm very impressed with the quality of the outcome of our participants. From what I've seen, I think over 6% of our participants score above 30%. And that clearly shows there is a good connection between the content and the learning, as well as learning process happen. And I personally got almost 50 emails from the participant, which I believe most of my colleagues got similar email appreciating us, and particularly with the digital citizenship, the SDG, talking around the cyber hygiene and the rest. So this is intervention, or I don't want to call it palliative. And people that are out of the normal scope can benefit. And just to wrap it up with the message we received 2 days ago from the United Nations Envoy for Technology, it's a time for collaboration, it's a time for rethink, and it's a time for reflection. So as you progress, we want you to reflect about your earlier experience and the learning that will happen as you progress. And maybe at the end of the training, we may be able to tell some human interest